I'm triggered, I'm triggered, I'm triggered, I'm triggered, I'm triggered, I'm triggered, I'm triggered. I've lost my mind and gone offline. I'm triggered, I'm triggered, I'm triggered.
I'm Red Wolf.
And I'm Claire.
And welcome to another episode of The Trigger Effect.
I'm triggered, I'm triggered, I'm triggered, I'm triggered, I'm triggered, I'm triggered, I'm triggered.
Today's story, wacky Democrats are at it again.
Yes, they are.
This time, they want veteran status for all the protesters and social justice warriors. I can't make this shit up, seriously. Watch.
A leftist op-ed writer sparking outrage for saying it's time to expand the definition of veteran to include social justice warriors. Dr. Warren Bloomfeld arguing, quote, "Can we as a nation begin now to consider expanding the category of veteran to include the diplomats and the mediators, those working in conflict resolution and activists dedicated to preventing wars and to bringing existing wars to diplomatic resolution once they have begun? What about the practitioners of nonviolent resistance in the face of tyranny and oppression? Here to react, retired U.S. Marine Corps bomb technician Joey Jones, who lost both his legs in a bomb blast in Afghanistan. He joins us today from Atlanta. Joey, what do you think?
And right there, that's where the interview should have ended.
Oh, yeah.
Not another word, just a chuckle.
That said it all, I think.
It's almost laughable, isn't it? Listen, if you need a title, a pat on the back for your hard work that you choose to do, by all means, take it, run with it. I don't need the discount at Starbucks. I don't need the discount at Walmart. But what's important here to understand is that as a country, we choose this term and we choose this reverence for the term for the simple fact that these men and women, these G.I. Joes, G.I. Janes, they're regular people. They didn't go to private school. They didn't get their feelings hurt at the unfairness of things. They chose to serve their country, and they chose to do something that transcends these tit-for-tat politics that we play here in this country sometimes. They put their lives on the line for people that wanted to do us harm, and more importantly, wanted to do them harm. This was a life or death choice. You know, men or women who are memorialized in granite and marble are usually buried 6 feet under it as well. So this term, and because if you read the article, he talks about some of the monuments in Washington.
Right.
This term veteran is something that's small, but it's a big sentiment, and it's something we choose to do as a country. We don't institute it or make it something that you have to do when you talk about these discounts and recognition. So it's pretty laughable that this is so important to him for social justice warriors.
The absurdity makes you laugh, but it's so not funny because it makes you so angry at the same time.
Yeah, it's like cringe laughter.
Yeah.
Like one of my
You're
jokes.
like, yeah.
You know? It's laughable.
Right.
It's laughable because to a sensible person, this can't be happening, you know?
Right.
This has got to be a joke.
Right.
But then you get fucking angry when you realize it's real.
That it's a possibility. You go, are you kidding? No. Just,
Insanity.
yeah.
The world's upside down right now. You know, they want you to believe black is white, up is down.
Yeah.
Don't believe it.
Right.
Believe what you see with your own eyes.
But to say this term applies to everyone who might get upset and hold up a sign somewhere, that doesn't make any sense at all. And I'm not surprised by it, but I do find it almost funny that that's the angle he wants to take.
Well, when we heard it, we wanted your point of view, and now we've got it. Joey Jones down in Atlanta. Joey, thank you very much.
And we all know what's going to follow next. Next, they're going to want the benefits. You know, the medical, anything associated with being a veteran. Then it'll only be a matter of time before one of these soy boys turns to run and twists his ankle because of the high heels he was wearing. And then he's going to want wounded veteran status. You know it's true. Fucking purple hair. Scarf blown in the wind. Those two fucking limp noodle arms blowing just like the scarf behind him as he's running. Listen, I say, if they do get it, if by some fucking freak chance they do get it, we're going to have to change the meaning of PTSD to pussy's traumatized by something daily.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Oh, my God.
You're all making the mistake of thinking that they're all after Trump. They're not. They're after you and me. He's just standing in the way.
Right.
And I'm going to say it right now. I find it really hard to believe that I have anybody on my friends list that agrees with them getting veteran status. Now, that's, to my friends on the left mostly, because I know nobody on the right agrees with that, okay? We posed this question to my friends on the left. Do you believe in that? Do you believe that protesters should have veteran status? Chances are, and I really hope in my heart this is right, chances are that you're saying no, we don't agree with that. But here's the problem. Your party agrees with that, and they're the ones making the decisions. Not you. You're just voting for them to give them the power to make those kind of decisions, If that's not what you believe, then maybe it's time for you to go the other way. There's a reason people are walking away. Because voting Democrat now is voting for socialism, and they're coming straight out and telling you this. And if you don't believe me, watch the next Trigger Effect. Peace.
I'm triggered, I'm triggered, I'm triggered, I'm triggered, I'm triggered, I'm triggered, I'm triggered. I've lost my mind.